facts, or frauds.
Sarah Ball. Come on up, Miss Ball. You understand your rights in court today? May I have your rights form, please? Thank you. Did you get a copy of your 2 citations? You get 2 separate cases. Did you know that?
I know, I have another court case.
Well, so here's the deal. You were supposed to be here on the 30th of July for your ticket from July 23rd. When you didn't show up, we told you to be here today, and you are. And then you got your most recent ticket on the 11th, and they told you to be here today. Or no, I'm sorry, they told you to be here on the 19th.
Yeah,
You don't have to be here on the 19th because we're going to deal with that today. Okay? All right, so you understand your rights? All right, let's talk about your first ticket from July the 23rd. They say you're in an '08 Toyota on State Route 79. Near State Route 16 here in Newark. They say you were speeding on 75 and a 55. It's a minor misdemeanor. Maximum penalty is a $150 fine. They're also claiming that you're driving without a valid driver's license. Now, based upon your previous driving record, because they claim that you were convicted at least once before of not having a valid license, this is a first-degree misdemeanor. So it carries up to 180 days jail and up to a $1,000 fine. Do you understand?
Oh, God.
Okay. There's also a possible license suspension up to 1 year. Now, there are no mandatory penalties. Do you understand? So it's not like with an OVI where if you plead guilty, you have to do jail time or whatever. So even though it could be up to 180 days, $1,000 fine, and a 1 year license suspension, the court's not required to do any of those things. All right, so how would you like to plead? And you, by the way, you do have the right to have an attorney, and if you couldn't afford one, we give you one for free. Would you like to have a lawyer?
No.
Okay, how do you want to plead?
I'm guilty.
Okay. And did you understand the nature and consequences of a guilty plea based upon my explanation to the group?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, let's talk about your second ticket from August the 11th. You're also charged with driving without a valid license, still in first-degree misdemeanor, same penalties. How would you like to plead to that charge?
Guilty.
Okay, all right. Don't start crying, I'm out of tissues.
No, stop. I only drive when I need to go to work and back.
Where do you work?
I'm a manager at McDonald's
Okay, which one?
in Heath.
Okay. But you live in Columbus?
No, I live in Newark.
Oh, you
now.
live in Newark,
I
okay.
moved in
What's the
with-
Pierce Avenue address?
That's my old nana's. It's changed now.
Okay, so you're gonna wanna update your address at the Bureau of Motor Vehicles, okay? Because they'll have a record of you even if you don't have a valid driver's license.
Where do, like...
Online.
Okay.
Just go online.
Okay.
Okay, how long have you been working for McDonald's?
About 9 months.
Okay, did you start off just as a regular employee and then they promoted you? Okay, well, good for you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All righty. All right. Are you from Columbus originally, or did you grow up
I'm
here?
from Columbus.
Where'd you go to high school?
I graduated from youth build, but I've been to a whole bunch of schools.
Okay.
I went to Newark High too, so like.
I had a guy in here the other day, I asked him where he went to school, and he said DYS.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Got his GED and DYS.
Well, period. That's all that matters. You graduated. I found out yesterday I'm pregnant, so I mean.
Is that congratulations, or I'm sorry?
Just a little bit of both.
Okay.
I'm not.
Dad in the picture?
No.
I just lied. I'm actually not out of tissue, so you can have as many as you like. Here's what I'll tell you.
Right after this, after.
Yeah, well, they say bad things happen in 3, so you
No,
got
stop. I
one
think I
ticket,
went-
another ticket, and then that bad news, so now you should be good to go. All right?
Oh my God.
All right, so let's take a look here. All right. What you need to do is find yourself a friend that works the same shifts as you at McDonald's so that...
No, I'm a closer, so I'm not getting home until sometimes 3, 4 o'clock.
So where do you actually live now?
I live in Heaton with my mother.
Okay, all right. But you work at the 30th Street McDonald's? Okay.
Yeah.
You know they have 2 McDonald's out there.
Yeah, my mom told me to move, but I've been at 30th Street forever, so.
Okay, so you're 20 over with a prior. Okay, well, it's a good thing you're making that big manager money because you're going to owe the court some money. I'm not going to put you in jail or suspend your license or put you on probation, okay? But if you keep driving, you're going to run into a judge who will, and that's a dumb reason to be in jail.
I know, 90% of the time, they just let me go. Because I say I'm traveling, and I'm only going to work and back home, so, like, I don't know. Maybe
Well, you have to be worried. You have to be careful about using that word traveling because that tips off cops because that's sovereign citizen type stuff.
What does that mean? That's
The
what my
argument
mom
is-
said to
yeah.
say. She's like, just say you're traveling. They can't use that. They can't
Yeah,
do nothing.
tell your mom she's wrong. All
Tell her
right?
she's wrong.
Yeah. So what they'll do is they'll say, well, I don't need a driver's license, Judge, because I have a constitutional right to travel, which is partially true. You do, but you don't have you don't have a right to travel in a car by driving a car unless you have a license. So there's a difference there.
Oh, well, okay.
Now, it's the same vehicle both times, correct?
Yeah,
Is it your car or your mom's?
it's my car.
Okay. Now, they said you had insurance on the 11th. They did not mark it off into July, but since they did on the 11th, that's good enough for me, so I'm going to mark off that you've had proof in both cases. So you don't have to worry about the Bureau. The only thing you need to do is go...
I don't think he asked for my registration when he pulled me over the last time.
Here's the thing, though. You, at this point, have no suspensions. There's nothing preventing you from just going and getting your license. So that's what you need to do, all right? Don't go the first of the month because it's crazy, but you'll have to get a permit first by taking the written test, and you can do that anytime. You don't need an appointment. If you pass the written test, they're going to give you a permit, and then you have to schedule a driving test. So just get a license. I mean,
I'd be scared of taking tests. I
Well-
know that's a stupid reason, because I know I'm a good driver and I know all the laws, but...
All right, well, here's what we're going to do today. According to my traffic schedule, it's a $54 fine for your speeding violation from July. It's going to be a $175 fine on the driver's license because you did have the one prior. And because you should have known better after getting pulled over in July, it's going to be $200 on the other one, all right? Costs will be assessed in both cases, but we are going to give you time to pay, and they'll give you the details at the clerk's office. Do you have any questions?
No, sir.
Good luck with the baby. Good luck with the Big Macs. And when is McRib coming back?
I don't know. We got a new shake-in. If you come through, I'll always get you free food.
That's called bribery, but I appreciate the offer.
This is 251-77629, 680-681, 2517-6251, 2517-6252. The People versus, it says Alice C. Glide Trust. Is that a family
Correct.
member?
Correct.
Is it? All right, sir, who, is that your mom or?
Yes.
And so I have a note here that there's a request that these all be set for a formal hearing. Is that correct?
I requested that they just be dismissed on the grounds that the court papers here doesn't have trust on it, but this does, the citations.
Well, some of them do and some of them don't. Well, the prosecutor can just amend that. I can't just miss them based on that.
And the fact that the ordinance officer was told last year not to trespass on a private property in person, and he has come and done all this year.
Well, he's alleging that you're, okay, listen.
It's not an
Ordinance
alleging.
officers are allowed to do their job, sir. They're allowed to do their job.
They're not allowed to trespass once told private property. No
So you
trespassing.
don't think, so let me just see under your logic. So if I own a property in Taylor and I tell an ordinance officer they can't come there, and then I proceed to have 3 broken down cars in my driveway that don't have tires on them, and then I also have, I don't cut my grass, right? I have broken windows on my house and my garage is caving in. You think that the officers, is it your position that they don't have a right to write tickets on those things?
He doesn't have a right to trespass. He can see it from the distance and send you a citation, you know, from a distance, from the sidewalk, the public
Okay.
property, but not walk on your land. when
Do you have
told
any,
personal
okay, do you have any
property.
case law that supports that? Do you have
The
any?
Constitution of the United States,
Okay,
right to
Constitution,
privacy,
all right.
and it also says
No, it
that no
doesn't.
business has any authority over you.
It
And no
doesn't say
business
that.
can make law.
Nope, doesn't
Yes,
say
it
that.
does.
I've read, sir.
I've read the Constitution.
Okay, well, sir, I actually have a doctorate in the Constitution, which means I had to read it a lot. And I'm gonna tell you, it doesn't say any of the things that you're saying it says.
It says no business can make law.
No,
And
It does not.
And the ordinance is not law. And the city of Taylor is a charter business.
okay, we'll set these all for a formal hearing. You can present your arguments at that time, okay? So you'll get notice of the next court date in the mail.
Thank you. Have a great day.
You too.
Hi. Well, that's just about it. So, thanks for watching. And we'll see you again real soon.
And thanks for hanging out with us on Facts or Frauds. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button, you're subscribed, and ring that bell. Also, leave a comment in the comment section. Tell me what you think.
Actually, I wish you could see the studio floor right now. There's nowhere more fascinating after a show. Everyone's so busy. Bzzz. Like bees or white Anglo-Saxon Protestants.
And a huge thank you to all of our Facts or Frauds channel members. If you'd like to become a member, click on the link in the description or click join right next to subscribe.
There's electricians all rolling up their cables. Whoops! Sorry, guys. And there's the sound technicians unplugging all the microphones. Okay if I keep mine on for a minute, Nobby? Stand up.
Now, if you're still hanging out, thank you. I appreciate you all. Why not hit the thumbs up button, make sure you subscribe, ring the bell, and leave a comment in the comment section. Tell me what you think. Until next time, I'll see you soon.
And of course, there's lots of the producers' friends, all excited, waiting to meet the stars and generally getting in everybody's way. Just like our producer. No, we don't mind. Oh, and not forgetting the prop guys. They're busy striking the set. That's an interesting little point there. Striking. That's a word we all use in the biz for dismantling the set. Taking it apart, unscrewing things, releasing safety catches, that sort of thing.